Hey treasure hunters, the antique duo here again this week. We're going to be looking at a store called Uptown Marketplace, 3830 Washington Road, Suite 15 in Augusta, Georgia. Open 10 to 6 Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 4 on Sunday, and closed on Monday. This one you may could even argue wouldn't even really be lumped in with other antique stores because it has a lot of other things as well, but definitely some vintage, definitely just some basic kind of resale things in there. Again, we're in Augusta, Georgia, so one would expect to find lots and lots of Masters memorabilia, as you'll see here in some of the images. There are whole booths dedicated to some of this stuff, so you can find shirts, pullovers. You see some hats there in the background, lots of collectibles, bags, umbrellas, you name it, old tickets, they've got them, some great artwork and other types of things hanging there. But again, we've been in a couple of other antique stores in the Augusta area, as you would expect, there's lots of master stuff there. The thing about this place that's really neat is there are other things as well. So if antiques really is not, what antiques are not what you're really into, there are lots of other new items, some home decor things, some just sports memorabilia booths. Saw lots of jewelry. You saw that back at the beginning of the presentation here. Dolls, doll clothes, video games, you name it. There's just a little bit of everything. A lot of handmade or maybe locally crafted goods. Quirky collectibles, I would think there's lots of those too. Some glassware. The place is pretty big too. It's I don't know what it is, if it's a former bigger kind of store or grocery store or something, but it's pretty big, and pretty much all the booths were full of things. Again, whether they were antiques or more newer or resale type things. The place is laid out very organized in a way that you can walk down aisles and pretty much see everything and not get too lost. You'll need to block out some time for this one though, because like I said, it's pretty big. The people were very helpful. They were willing to, out on the floor, they were taking things out of your hand if you needed to put them up front and helping jewelry cabinets and so forth. But they were very helpful. I would think, if you're just looking for maybe those gift ideas and that type of thing, maybe not something specific, this would be a good place for you, because there are lots of different things to choose from, lots of Georgia Bulldog things. You see some homemade or, some shirts there. Lots of gifts ideas, kind of those unique finds. Each booth, you could tell, was very well thought out and laid out and organized. So you want to check this place out if you're in the Augusta area. But again, don't really go looking for a lot of antiques. There are antiques there, don't get me wrong, but there are lots of other things as well. But it's definitely worth your stop. I think you're going to start seeing more and more stores like these, just because it's a way for craftspeople or whomever, resellers, to get their stuff out there. So it's something we enjoy looking at, even though it's not all antiques. Uptown Marketplace in Augusta, Georgia. Check it out. Until next time.